We simply need to stop the illegals, the drugs, the sex trafficking. Going forward from today, we need to stop everyone, period. Washington is mired down in politics and word games. Their reasoning is not only delusional, it's downright dangerous. They simply don't care about what's right for you and me and our families, our pocketbooks, our health, our safety, our security. These bozos in Washington only care about winning, resisting, getting reelected, and revenge against Trump. It's all a game to them, and you and I are pawns in the middle. So don't tell me that we need open borders or that walls or steel barriers, which we haven't even tried, don't work. I've got news for you. Nothing that you've done so far has worked. And don't patronize me and tell me it's not who we are to turn people away. Really? Are we not a sovereign nation? Are we not entitled to reinforce our own borders? Why are we granting priority to those who want to sneak into our country illegally? You sit in the sacred house of Congress, the people's house, and you promote lawlessness over the rule of law. If that's the case, we don't need you anymore. Your job is to pass laws. And if you violate laws and refuse to pass laws to end this crisis, yes, that's what I said, crises, then what the hell are we paying you for? And you give us this nonsense from your leader. Quote, the president's sham emergency declaration and unlawful transfer of funds have undermined our democracy, contravening the vote of the bipartisan Congress, the will of the American people, and the Constitution. And then you say, Nancy Pelosi, the president is stealing money to achieve this goal. Nancy, have you flipped your lid? Or do you think we're just stupid? Do you have a good laugh when you walk away from the camera and high-five your other friends? I want to know, Nancy, what are you going to do? More resistance and revenge? Why are you protecting illegals over American citizens who work hard to pay taxes that are used to feed, house, educate, provide health care, lawyers, courts, facilities to these illegals? The whole system is absurd. It is falling apart, from chain migration to the lottery and on and on. We simply need to stop the illegals, the drugs, the sex trafficking. Going forward from today, we need to stop everyone, period. This is affecting jobs, hospitals, classrooms that are overcrowded in localities that simply can't afford this. Bottom line, we can't remove the ones in the interior, but we can certainly stop the ones from coming in. No one, by the way, is getting deported. They're being released. They're being bussed into the interior of our nation. You know, Americans believe the illegals are being sent home. They're not. There are 1 million against whom there is a formal order of removal. Another 860,000 waiting for a decision. These people are here to stay, especially if they come with children. And we are doing nothing more than building the next amnesty class. It is simply unsustainable. 100,000 brought in just this past month, a 12-year high. That's what I just said, 100,000 in 1 month. That's bigger than the town that I grew up in. It has to stop. Words don't matter anymore. This is not time for talk. Fact, 90% of the heroin brought in through the southern border is killing our kids. Fact, kids are being sex trafficked and rape is simply ignored. Fact, transnational gangs bring in 400 pounds of fentanyl through the border, enough to kill our entire country. But you bozos simply don't care. You want open borders for one reason and one reason only: to make sure you get more people here on your side to vote Democrat, so you never have to worry about getting reelected again, so that a Donald Trump can never happen again. And you were so blatant in your leftist doctrine that you even admit you want them to have licenses and you want them to vote. You're all about party, not country. Your decisions are based on politics alone and not what's right. They are bloated with political disregard for the American people. God help the United States of America. And that's my open.